What's up, y'all? So as you can see, I'm outside again. This is just my second day recording this on my, me being on my little spiritual journey and stuff like that. I had some time off, so I'm out here just releasing some thoughts, enjoying, the birds and the nature and all that kind of stuff. That's been something that's been like really calming for me these days, just kind of being in silence and in stillness and stuff like that. And with that being said, I feel like with, awakening and coming onto your spiritual journey and stuff like that, I think something that we realize is that like there's so much noise. And when I say noise, I mean points of views, systems, programs, beliefs. It could be anything really, right? Noise can be anything that keeps you from knowing who you are as an individual person, right? Knowing who you are outside of what anybody or anything is telling you. So that's where like the difficulty comes in with decision making and all that kind of stuff, especially for me, especially being raised religiously and all that kind of stuff. You're just taught to only seek answers from something outside of yourself, right? Like you're only taught to like read this to get the clarity that you need, or to go to this person to get the salvation that you need, or whatever it might be. And I'm not talking against religion or churches or anything like that, but for me specifically, what I had to learn is that it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me because what I'm understanding is that I hold everything that I need. I was created already with everything that I needed. So there is nothing outside of me that can answer anything for me. Everything outside of me can only be confirmation of what I truly believe and understand about myself. And so with that understanding and with that knowledge, I'm able to then, okay, so if I'm thinking this way and I'm behaving this way, then it's going to cause what's on the outside of me to come back and show me or confirm that to me. And so that's the thing that we struggle with in life, is not knowing like, why is it that like these people can live this life, or these people can do this, or these people seem this way, or you know what I'm saying, life is just beautiful for this person, but then you seem like you're always stuck in something. You're always just, life just seems so dull and so boring and so miserable, or you're scared because you don't know if you're doing the right thing, or you don't know if you're doing the wrong thing, or whatever the case may be. It's so much noise all around you that you can't think clearly for yourself to know what you want to do, what you should be doing, not even necessarily what you should be doing, but just what you want to do. Who are you for you? What do you even see for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Is that something that you even feel like is possible? You know what I mean? And when you can no longer answer certain questions for yourself, like, how am I feeling? For me, when I got to the point to where I couldn't even answer like how I was feeling, I had, at the time, my daughter was like 2, and I could ask her easily, like, how are you feeling? What are your emotions looking like? And she'll tell me easily, happy, sad, mad, angry, whatever. But if I were to ask myself those questions a year ago or whatever, I wouldn't even know the answer. Like, I wouldn't even know how to go about saying like, hey, I'm feeling this way or this way. I'm so confused. I was so confused in my mind all the time. I don't even know how to feel. I don't know how to think, because all of my thoughts and all of my feelings came from what I was told, like how I was told to conduct myself or be or feel or think or whatever. And so you get to a point, hence the spiritual awakening, where you just say, you know what, like, I gotta rip all this off and start all the way over, because the way this life is looking, it doesn't confirm how I'm really, like, this is not what I want to see. This is not how I want to feel. This is not what I want to experience. And so there we go in with the spiritual awakening and understanding, like, those that understand with the collective, the thing that's going on right now, you understand that like everything is about an experience. And if you're not liking the experience that you're having, you can change it. And that's what I struggled with. I was stuck in this program, in this system for so long. And I thought that I had to be it, and I thought that things had to be this way, or this was the right way. This is what was going to make sure that I was safe and secure and nothing was going to happen to me, and all this stuff, because of external noise, because of programs and things that have been given to you from a youth. And so when you get to that point of a spiritual awakening, it's like everything has to go under investigation. Everything that you've ever been taught, everything that you've ever been told, when you go back and you're looking at your actions and how you conducted yourself, the people that have been around you, every and anything goes under investigation. Now I have to question everything. Is this something that I am feeling? Like, do I feel like this is something that bothers me or that hinders me? No? Okay, we can keep that. You know what I'm saying? This, I don't really like I don't like that. I don't like that I've been taught this. I don't really think that I want to use that moving forward. We're going to leave that back there. And to me, it's the most freeing thing that you can ever do, when you understand that it's only your own mind holding you back from being able to do those things. You know what I mean? There's so much that comes with a spiritual awakening, you know? Even right now, as I'm sitting here recording this, like, I'm recording it and I'm fine. But to post it is going to be like, oh my goodness, because when you're so used to being hidden all the time, this is the very thing that I love doing, that I enjoy doing. Talking and just like processing my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. But like being in environments and places and around people and things where I feel like I can't express myself the way I want to express myself, like that's always been suppressed. And so with this spiritual awakening, I am learning how to use my voice, right? But it's also unlocking those traumas that have kind of kept it hidden and kept it suppressed. And so I have to go into my mind and I have to tell myself all of the things that I've been told about doing the exact thing that I'm doing right now, or all of the feelings and the emotions that come with it, or the what am I trying to say? Like the fear of how you're being perceived and how people are going to view you or what they're going to think about what you're saying. All of those things come to my mind. Like all of those things are coming to my mind as I'm sitting here talking about this. But when I post it, it's going to be like, okay, just post it and be done. Because at the end of the day, like I'm learning, this is my spiritual journey and I'm learning how to just conquer myself. And I know what was suppressed and this is what was suppressed. So in order for me to really be free the way I want to, I really do feel free, right? I feel like I've been freed. But in order for me to like fully blossom in with this newfound awareness and understanding and whatnot, I need to be able to like allow that thing to come up. And I'm not going to be able to allow my voice to do what it does if I'm always scared, if I'm always holding it back, if I'm always, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I just rambled, but you know, that's what I'm gonna do, you know, with this channel, is just kind of just give y'all my process and my journey and all this kind of stuff, because that's the only thing I can think to do. Like I have this desire to want to help, this desire to want to pour into others, this desire to want to help people feel the way I feel when I came into this you know, this spiritual awakening and all this stuff. And so I want people to feel that way too. But right now I'm still trying to understand and feel things out, you know what I'm saying? And I know this journey is not like once you understand and know it all, you just know it all. It's a continual thing throughout your entire life. So it's going to be a constant evolution process. And so I'll never be done, you know, going through this. I'll never be done, you know, growing and learning and becoming something new. But, you know, for me right here, is scary, but at the same time, why not? Everything else that I've been through, you know, it can't compare to me just talking and posting a video, you know what I'm saying? So I saw a video by DG Mindset, Derek Grant. He used to play for the Globetrotters. I watched some of his stuff a lot, listened to his podcast and stuff. It wasn't a video, it was a podcast. So he did a podcast and he was basically explaining how, like, you know, nobody has ever been created like you before. Like literally your DNA, your footprint, your fingerprint, or whatever it is, literally is yours only. There's never been anybody before that has your fingerprint, and there's nobody in the present that has your fingerprint, and there will be nobody in the future that has your fingerprint. So if you're the only person with that fingerprint, if you're the only person created the way that you're created, then that means you are special and unique all on your own. And so when I was thinking about it, I'm like, dang, so there's nobody that looks like me, talks like me, thinks the way that I think, you know, does the things that I do. Like, there's nobody that does these things. And so when you think about it, there's nobody that's experiencing life in the way that I'm experiencing it. And so with that being said, if I'm the only one experiencing life through my eyes and it'll always only be me, just me, then what I have is valuable to share, and it will help somebody. It can help somebody, right? So for me to hold that back is me not seeking to help the collective, like not wanting to, you know, make sure that the same person, that the same videos or the same things or the same whatever it was that allowed me to, that kind of helped me along my journey and my spiritual awakening and waking me up, I'm supposed to be, I know that I'm a vessel of something. I don't know what yet, right? But in order for me to find out, I have to do this, because this is something that's going to help somebody else. And so when you think about that, just, you know, just think about the fact that, like, there is nobody like you. Everybody is uniquely made in their own way, and their experiences and everything that they go through, the things that they talk about, whatever it might be, is important, and it's special, and everybody deserves to be heard. Everybody deserves to be seen, because we're all one, having different experiences. And so with that being said, you're her or you're him, whoever it is, there is no other you. And so when you think about it like that, it's just kind of like, you know, it makes you not worry about anything else. It makes you just be okay with standing in your own frame, you know. And sometimes that's difficult, to be able to stand in your own frame and not give a damn what anybody thinks or says. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna just continue to enjoy you know, the trees and the birds and the silence and the quiet. Like, being in that, you know, in that mode, it allows me to just like decompress and think clearly and stuff like that. So, but I just wanted to, you know, post another video and come on here and just share, just drop some stuff and just share it and make sure that I post it. And yeah. So until next time, y'all.